Emails sent by elected officials and government workers involving official business are public record. That means you have a right to see them.
But what happens when those officials are using private email accounts like Google or Yahoo to communicate? Investigative reporter Chris Horne is here with a story months in the making. Chris?
Yeah, Tom and Nicole, of course, this issue exploded earlier this year with Hillary Clinton. She used a private account while Secretary of State. Clinton turned over 55,000 pages of emails, but was that everything? If the official saves the correspondence, there's no problem. But the fact is, those private emails are essentially untrackable.
I could see possibly where would people, be concerned about that.
Chesapeake Council member Susie Kelly showed us how she listed her company email address as her contact info on the council webpage. The other 6 council members listed their city addresses. Why do you choose not to use the cityofchesapeake.net address? Kelly explained that she actually used both, and her city address auto-forwarded to her company address. But her City of Chesapeake address was not listed on her contact page.
We've had several FOIA requests, and at every FOIA request, I think I've probably been able to produce everything that was required of me.
Kelly says she keeps all of her city correspondence in folders as far back as 2011. That's actually longer than the city itself would be required to keep. Public officials using private email is not illegal, but it's definitely a bad idea, according to state guidelines. Both Virginia and North Carolina policymakers encourage public officials to use official government email and not personal accounts.
We assign them a City of Elizabeth City email account.
In Elizabeth City, 8 city council members plus the mayor get official email accounts when they take office. They all list private accounts.
That is correct. That is correct.
Frustrating for you?
No, it's not frustrating to me because it's up to them to maintain that account.
Olson says the city explains to council members their duties to keep official emails, first at an orientation when they take office, and then again at a 3-day seminar known as government school. Do you think they understand it as far as what their responsibility is for record keeping?
Yes, I'm pretty sure they do, yes.
They do, because there are some potential pitfalls.
There are some potential pitfalls.
Those pitfalls arise in emails exchanged between council members and constituents or among council members themselves. Each one that involves city business is a public record subject to public inspection. Joseph Peel has been mayor of Elizabeth City for 3 years.
I could count on one hand the number of emails I've gotten since I've been mayor.
Mayor Peel says most of his contact is face-to-face or on the phone. A small town with old-school ways of conducting business. And then there's Norfolk.
Yeah, emails are our predominant way of communicating.
You're looking at more than 100 terabytes of storage the city uses to keep records. Plenty of space, but no guarantee your email to a Norfolk planning commissioner is anywhere on these servers. The commissioners use private email accounts as their contact info. Why not have them on city email accounts?
We just chosen not to because we have a lot of different boards and commissions, and membership changes frequently.
But Planning Commission members in Chesapeake do use city email addresses. Virginia Beach, however, is in the same boat with Norfolk. So what would happen if one of these board members inadvertently hits delete on city correspondence kept in a private account?
If a record is deleted, then we no longer have it, so it's, we wouldn't be able to provide it.
Right, but I mean, wouldn't the public be entitled to that record?
They would, and if it's required to be preserved, then it's required to be preserved.
And after we sat down with Chesapeake Councilwoman Susie Kelly, she changed her contact info. Kelly now lists her official city address as the best way to reach her by email. As for those officials who still use a private address, all we can do is hope they are backing up and saving their messages so we can have access to them if we ever need to. Chris Horne, 10 on your side.
Now, have you seen a waste of taxpayer money or abuse of power? Call the 10 on your side investigation hotline at 757-673-5310 or send an email to 10onyourside@wavy.com.